Hey Rainn, Joseph, and everyone over at Soul Pancake. My name is Kelsey, and like a lot of other people, I watched your video on what you learned this summer. I'm not really one to make videos in response to what people put on YouTube, but when I was watching your video, I immediately came up with something that I remembered this summer, and I decided that I really should share it with everyone because maybe they'll benefit from it. This summer, I had the opportunity to go on a study abroad trip with my school to Spain and the Netherlands. And while I'm definitely glad that I got to go, I had a great time, so many experiences. I learned what it's like to be an American as seen by people in other countries. This might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but everywhere I went, there was almost always this weirdly antagonistic undercurrent to what they were saying to me. It was like, oh, you're an American? I'm not really, a fan of whatever you're doing or something. It was like as soon as they found out that I was an American, they had to go and bring up all of these topics about, Iraq, what we should be doing in Afghanistan and Syria. And I was just shocked by how much they were unhappy with our involvement, or they didn't agree with what we were doing or anything like that. And to be honest, I'm just a citizen. I'm just some girl that's going to college right now. I have no idea what we should do in these situations. I think it's a good example of the way we are perceived and the way we really are as Americans. When I meet people from other countries, whether it's because they're on vacation or they're studying here, I really like to have conversations with them so that I can get their perspective on things. This is a response that I seem to see a lot when Americans meet people from other countries. They're really excited about them. Oh, you're from Australia, you're from Germany, you're from wherever, and then they like to talk to them about it. But when I was abroad, it was like, oh, you're an American? Why do you do all of these things? These are wrong. You shouldn't do this. It was really strange to be written off as someone who is lacking in some basic way because I'm simply an American. It was very disconcerting to be standing there just at a business, having discussion about how they conduct themselves in that country and have them come out point blank and say, you're doing these things wrong in your country, you should fix these, you should not do this or whatever. And I really feel that this is not something that I would say to someone if I were visiting their country or inviting them to come to my business and do work with me. It seems to me that when foreigners come to America, Americans are very interested in what they have to say. And when Americans go to other countries, they're written off as ignorant or just plain annoying. I don't know if this is actually the case or if it's just something that I'm super sensitive to, but I thought I would share it with everyone and see, what everyone else's opinions are. Maybe we can come to a consensus. That's what I learned this summer, among many other things, but I thought that would be the most important for everyone. I look forward to watching the next videos.